works. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Doing some work today on one of my cars, not the Supra. I needed to get my daily running so that I can do some work with the Supra, work on my weight reduction setup and steering stuff, the general stuff. It needs a little bit of work. So I wanted to get my daily running, so I had something to get myself to work and back. And yeah, just general driving. So my other car, Audi, because I'm fancy like that. No, cheap little daily, works good though. Well, kind of. Reason we're working on it is the airbag suspension in the front. It's factory air ride all the way around. Airbags are a common problem. So I got the bags for it. They've been sitting at the house for about a week now. Ended up taking the day off work so I can get this taken care of. I've got about another hour today, and then I got some time tomorrow to work on it. I already started kind of getting it apart. I didn't even think about doing a video for it until we hit a point where I kind of got stuck. And I'm over here in my old boss's shop. They were kind enough to let me use it for the day. That's Steven and his mom. Say hi, Steven.
Hello! He's making a video. She's like, no!
So yeah. You might be in it for a second. So yeah. So we started getting everything apart, pulled the wheels off. I got the right side most of the way out. So we've got the strut out. I just got to pull the top hat off and get the actual bag assembly off. And then from there I can replace it with my new bags, because they're not a single piece. I have to actually replace the airbag piece of it. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, so we got most of it apart. We got most of the right side apart. Ran into some tools that we don't have. Regular stuff, the regular no grip stuff. Also in the process of getting the strut tower out. Once again, usual no grip fashion. That's a strut bolt that broke off in the strut. So we're going to get an extractor kit over here and try to get that out, and I can get another bolt from Fastenal or Harbor, no, not Harbor Freight. No Harbor Freight bolts. Yeah, probably McClendon's or something like that. You can talk. You don't have to be quiet. This is Steven. He's my old boss. He's the guy that hooked me up with the house I'm in. So I've got him to thank for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Hooked me up with that house, hooked me up with the job that I fucked up because I'm terrible at waking up in the morning, which is why I work second shift now. So yeah, we're going to try here. We kind of got to a spot where we were stuck on these guys because we don't have the right bolt for that, but Steven was bright and got a
pair of vice grips.
pair of vice grips together, and we're getting most of the bolts out now. So we're going to keep going to it, and I'll throw you guys an update here in a little bit. Are we recording? There it is. Okay. Sorry, this phone's a potato. So we got the strut out finally. It's a bit of a pain. We've got it over here soaking in WD-40. We got one bolt that we can't get off the top hat to separate it. And then I'm going to have to do some research and figure out how to pull the
bag off the strut.
Yeah, pull the rest of the bag out and get all the components switched back over to the new bag. Because it kind of looks like a press fit, and I don't know how that's going to work being on an airbag. Yeah, we're going to figure that out. So, anyway, we're stopping here for the night. We're out of shop time, but we're going to come back in tomorrow morning or afternoon, because let's face it, I don't wake up in the morning. He knows. yeah, so we're done for the night. Well, it's raining, so there's a very small chance I might go take the Supra out tonight. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, we're out for the night. We'll come back to you guys in the morning and see what we can figure out. Okay, so we're back today. I forgot to record again, so we're a little ways further into it now. We got the one bolt that was stuck with some nice, well, ingenuity. I'll call it that. Got my dad with me here today. He's helping us out, hanging out, helping us out. It was his ingenuity that got that bolt off. So we got that off. We got the old bags off, all stretched out and stuff. There's well, let's see, little stuff like that, just all in there. There's bigger chunks that won't even come out that I don't want to dump out on the floor anyway. So yeah, those bags were definitely toast. We're getting some grease right now to put on our new bags. We've got the shock tower itself. Yeah, got this all apart. Got them apart on both sides. Everything's up. We're just waiting to grease these up a little bit. Got 2 different size O-rings, little gaskets. One's gonna go, smaller one of course right there on the bottom. Bigger one is gonna go, aha, right there. Lays into place perfect. So yeah, we're gonna work, get that going, keep that going. And yeah, so I'll come back to you. Hey guys, so we got the driver's side pretty much done. Everything's back into place. We're about to mount the wheel back up. I'll show you real quick. Yep. Dad's back with our oops bolt. So, new bag back up in there and everything. All bolts tightened back up. Brakes are absolute toast. Brakes are coming soon. Woo! So, Dad's back. We're gonna have to do a little bit of rigging here. Show you what we're talking about. So, the top hat, we broke that one bolt off in. We ended up just drilling the whole thing out. We're going to run a longer bolt through it and throw a nut on the other end and just lock it in place. Because I don't want to run around with 2 bolts on my top hat.
Got you one as long as I thought it should be, and then one a little longer.
That's a good choice.
Alright, so we're going to try to get this done. We'll see how this works. How's it going, guys? Yeah, I kind of missed the rest of the videos last night. Yeah, I was just kind of in a hurry to get it done. We didn't have a lot of time at that garage. So yeah, finished it up, got the bags put in, got everything hooked back up. We ended up drilling out that one bolt that got stuck. Ran a longer bolt through it, threw a nut on the end, hoping like hell that holds up because it's a strut tower bolt. If it doesn't hold up, then, well, that could be really, really messy. So, I'm actually at work on break right now. This is the day after. So, I'm in the car. I'm in the Audi now. Came out this morning and it was still up off the ground, so that was one of the big problems with it, is that it was sit on the ground by the time I got out in the morning. It's been holding just fine for air. It's even starting, which is awesome. I had a couple times I had to jump it. So but we put it on a trickle charger while we were working on it, so that helped a lot. I think we brought the battery back in. But yeah, so I brought it to work today because, you know, what better test than to, you know, not only possibly lose money, but possibly need a tow truck and all that shit if it fucks up. So yeah, I'm here. Everything went good. I'm probably going to use this a little bit more as far as a daily goes. So yeah, I've got a nice comfortable daily with a heater and heated seats and air ride suspension. God, that is so much more comfortable after, you know, riding in the lowered aftermarket coilover fucking Supra. It's a nice time. Plus, nobody looks at me. Completely under the radar. Cops don't give a shit. Literally had a cop behind me as I'm pulling out of the place I was getting food at. No seatbelt on, with a burrito in my hand. Straight drove with my knee for a second to hit smoke. And with him still right behind me, reached over, put my seatbelt on, and then kept going. Couldn't use a turn signal through the light because my turn signal something relay is fucked up. I gotta find it. I've got a replacement part for that. I just gotta find it. But yeah, no turn signal, no seatbelt. Put the seatbelt on right in front of him. Didn't give a shit. And this thing's a sleeper. Holy crap, is it quick. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. You guys like, subscribe. If you got any, I mean, you probably don't have any questions about an Audi because it's not a drift car, and you guys are hopefully watching this for the drift cars. But if you have any questions about the Audi, or the Supra, or anything, or suggestions, throw them at me. Put them in the comments. I know you won't, because y'all are assholes. No. And I keep looking next to you because I'm looking at you over here. You're right there. So yeah. Anyway, ask questions. We like hearing questions. We like answering stuff. We like being able to throw any kind of help out to you guys we can. Might be iffy kind of help, but it'll be help. And yeah. Like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Please like the video. We like your likes. If you unlike it, we unlike you. Alright. So that's it for the Audi throw together shit that most of you guys didn't see. Anyway, as always, stay sideways.